Councillor Ford, just so I'm understanding it, are you, you're suggesting that council buy the helicopter, or?
No, we give it to the police for them to buy it. That's how it works.
Okay.
We just give them the money. Say, here's, yeah.
Do you recognize the independence of the Police Services Board, who actually make priorities and bring those priorities forward?
Right.
In terms of what their priorities for capital are?
Well, I'm just
and
giving
do you
them-
recognize that this is not in their priorities?
Well, it's in the priorities of the citizens of this city.
Fair enough.
The world doesn't revolve around just the Police Services Board. They have input from $2.5 million, and if we give them direction from council to say, here's $1.5 million, spend it on a police helicopter, I'm sure they'll spend it on a police helicopter if it's allocated for that specific need.
But you recognize that you don't have, council has no right to direct either the chief or the Police Services Board with regards to any of these budgets.
We have the authority to spend the money out of our budget the way we wish, like we're sitting here for 7 days and debating it.
No, actually we don't, and maybe you need to look at how you just, I'm just suggesting,
All right.
and try and be helpful, that you change the way that the motion is, because as such, Mr. Chair, it cannot be accepted. The second one is that I was just wondering, in terms of the operating costs of this, presumably we're not just buying a helicopter, we're buying a helicopter and some people to fly it. Is that the idea? Where is the, what's the operating cost for the helicopter, and where are you getting that?
I'm not the chief of police, and I don't allocate the money. I'm not on the Police Services Board. All I'm saying is I've given them $1.5 million to get the helicopter in the air. Now, they're going to have to man it. They're going to have to put electronics in there. They're going to have to do it. But this $1.5 million will get that helicopter in the air and will save people's lives. And that's the black and white of the issue.
Well, I'm sorry,
you
Councillor.
You can sugarcoat it whatever way you want.
I'm sorry, Councillor. You actually need somebody to drive a helicopter.
And I know
I'm
the police
wondering
have
where the operating budget for this is coming.
Okay, this is coming from operating then. It's not. This is not a capital question then.
Okay, so you need
It's an
also to
operating
have that
expenditure she's
additional
asking for.
piece, or we'll have a
Question,
helicopter
please,
that's
Mr.
sitting.
Chairman.
Well, this is from operating.
Can you bring that forward so that we can have a full implication? I believe last time we debated it, there were both
Councillor
pieces.
McConnell, we're on the capital.
Yes, I
budget.
understand that. I
Okay,
understand
you're
that.
talking from operating, so let's get to the operating. I'll answer your question. Right now, I'm buying a police helicopter, taking it from the grants, putting up in the air. Everything
no,
else will fall in
you're
place.
not putting it up in the air. You're not
Well,
putting it up in the air
we have
until you have an
councillors-
operating
yeah,
budget.
We're not operating,
Okay.
arguing
That's
rather.
fine.
Okay.
Finally, Mr. Chair, I was just wondering whether Councillor Ford came to the budget consultation debates, and whether or not one citizen even, mentioned having a helicopter, because to my knowledge, not one did. So I'm wondering if he knew something about that I didn't know.
Well, actually, yes, I did go to the budget debates with the mayor, and I want to thank him for putting them on. I did meet with our staff sergeant 4 times at 23rd Division, Mr. Tavner, explaining his needs. I have come to the budget meetings through administration meeting. Yes, I have attended many budget meetings. I have talked to thousands
Sorry,
of
Councillor.
people in my ward and across the city.
Excuse me.
So
I
yes, yes, I have.
that
Your-
wasn't what my
time is-
I have
question
consulted
was.
with the
Your
public.
time
My
is up,
question
Councillor.
was with regards to
There's
police
no-
services.
There's 5 minutes.
Councillor,
There's
I
5
was
minutes.
asking about the Police Services Board budget.
Councillor, your time is up.
Okay,
With
but he
respect-
didn't answer my question,
Okay, thank
Mr.
you very
Chair.
much. Councillor Fletcher, you've got questions of your colleague, Councillor
Yes.
Ford.
I'll just start with the last one. Did you attend any of the police services budget meetings and hear anything about any deputants coming forward for a police helicopter?
Yes, I did. Yes, I had many people come forward to me.
At the actual meeting of the police services board with the deputations. Were you physically at those meetings?
What are you asking me
I'm
exactly?
asking if you attended the meetings of the police services board where the budget
No,
was
I wasn't at the
discussed.
police services board meeting.
Thank you.
No,
That was
I
my
wasn't at-
question. You didn't, and so you did not hear any deputants
Oh,
come
I've heard
forward.
deputants.
No, at the police services board during the budget, ask for a helicopter.
You can walk outside and listen
No,
to people
no,
what they
not-
want.
you know
Why do
what?
they have to
That's
come and
not
beg
my
and plead
question. No, no.
in front of socialists like yourself that sit here and ring them all over the polls?
Oh, withdraw that.
No, I'm
my
not withdrawing.
friend.
It's a fact. I am not withdrawing that because she is a socialist. I am not withdrawing
I
that.
have no problem being a socialist at all, but I don't like being wrung out and say I'm bringing out the police budget.
What's up? Well, how many helicopters did the chief ask the police service board to provide him with this year?
None.
And how many are you asking council to provide you with this year?
None.
So what are we debating?
I don't know.